What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to TV and Me. I'm of course Kevin, and it is time again. It's time for The Walking Dead, and it's season 3 episode 2. So we kicked off season 3 with a bit of a bang, with Dale getting bit. First bloody episode. I'm still not over that. First episode in, someone gets bit. But Rick acted in the moment. He cut off Dale's leg, which could essentially save his life, or at least save him from turning into a zombie. Whether he'll get over that and then he'll suffer from infection, or maybe the shock will kill him. Hopefully not, because of course Maggie is there, Beth is there, and they both rely on him heavily. Even though Maggie's got Glenn to lean on a bit now, which I'm happy their relationship is working out, and it's probably my favourite relationship in the group now. It used to be Laurie and Rick, but they've sort of fallen apart with the whole Shane debacle. But Glenn and Maggie are now like the couple which I want to stay together in this apocalypse world, but I think I'm hoping for too much. Of course, while Hershel was getting his leg chopped off by Rick, a couple of prisoners popped up in the background. What they're going to do to the group dynamic, I do not know. Whether Rick allows them into the group remains to be seen. I know I said last episode that these characters could be rapists, murderers, thieves, and they could be. But there's also the possibility, the more I thought about it, that they could also be like maybe tax dodgers or something. I don't know, jaywalkers. Who knows? They may be in for like minimal crimes, non-violent crimes. Even though in a prison like that, I doubt it. But I guess we've got to learn more about those characters and see what their personalities are like. Maybe Rick will keep them segregated, and they'll maybe keep them in their own cell block, and they'll stay in their own cell block. Seeing as they're introduced, there's bound to be some interaction, and I hope it's not all bad. I hope things don't go south pretty fast, and I hope that these prisoners turn out to be a benefit to the group. Considering they're in the zombie apocalypse, they've got no reason to no longer murder or thieve or anything, unless they do it for their own good, which is a possibility. Laurie seems to have forgiven Rick for everything that went on at the end of season 2. It seems as though she's forgiven him for all that stuff, and she tried to talk to him in the last episode, but Rick seemed to push her away, so it seems as though Rick is holding on to a bit of a grudge now for her not siding with him and forgiving him, because he was put in a situation which he couldn't do anything about, and he had to do what he had to do in that moment, and it wasn't his fault with Carl either. So it seems like because she blamed him, he now blames her, and even though she's forgiven, he hasn't. Also last episode, Laurie said Carl wasn't speaking to her either. I have no idea what that's about. Maybe she's done something to upset him too, I don't know at this point. Maybe it will be revealed further down the line. I just want to quickly mention something as well, which you guys brought up in the comments section, and I never really talked about in the last review, and that's the fact that with Rick now being in charge and like barking orders out at people, they seem to be working together as a really cohesive unit. They were like a well-oiled machine, going in, somebody acts as distraction, somebody goes in, does the mission, they stay on the outskirts stabbing them in the head through the fence, they're a proper unit, and they seem to have gotten the whole zombie killing thing down. Let's just hope that teamwork which they're demonstrating manages to get them out of a few situations which no doubt they've got in store for them in the future, and also they don't tear themselves apart from the inside if something does go wrong. But that was about it. Let's leave it there. Let's get straight into the episode. Season 3 episode 2. Oh, come on Hershel, you got to pull through this.
What happened to him?
He got bit.
Bit?
Oh, easy now. Ain't nobody needs to get hurt.
You give medical supplies? Whoa, where do you think you're going?
Glenn doesn't give a shit. He was straight in there. I bet they're well impressed, those prisoners. They're like, what the fuck? These people just don't give a shit. Oh my god, his legs left behind. They're stunned. They're like, what? And we thought we were the bad guys.
He got bit.
Oh my god, are you hurt?
Yeah.
Maybe you got it. Is he gonna die?
No, he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay.
You can burn the wound, you clot the blood. I can start a fire.
God, no, please don't. No, the shot could kill him. It's not gonna stop the arteries from bleeding.
Daryl ain't messing about. He's not stupid. He knows the threat they pose. Why didn't they lock the door?
It's far enough.
Cell block C. Cell 4, that's mine, gringo. Let me in. What you got going on in there?
Ain't none of your concern.
Don't be telling me what's my concern.
Chill, man. Dude's leg is messed up. Signs we're free now.
Why don't you take him to a hospital? How long you been locked in that cafeteria? Going on like 10 months.
We've been thinking that the Army or the National Guard should be showing up any day now.
There is no army.
What do you mean?
There's no government, no hospitals, no police. It's all gone.
I guess you could take that area down there near the water. Should be comfortable.
We're using that field for crops.
We'll help you move your gear out.
That won't be necessary.
This is our prison. We were here first.
Locked in the broom closet.
These three pussies can do all this. Least we can do is take out another cell block.
With what?
Atlanta here will spot us some real weapons. Won't you, boss?
No.
How stocked is that cafeteria? You pay, we'll play. We'll clear out a block for you, then you keep to it.
All right.
But let's be clear. If we see you out here, anywhere near our people, if I so much as even catch a whiff of your scent, I will kill you. Deal.
I don't trust him.
Stop eventually, right?
He's gonna stab him in the back as soon as possible.
We're gonna help them clear out their own cell block, and then they'll be there, and we'll be here. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Well, what are your options?
Kill them.
If that's what you think is best.
Say this now.
Not for 1 second do I think there's malice in your heart. You're not a killer, and I know that. So do whatever you gotta do to keep this group safe. And do it with a clear conscience. If you're worried about me and Beth, don't worry about us. We'll take care of each other. Go ahead, Dad. It's okay. Be peaceful. You don't have to fight. If it's time to go, it's okay. I just want to thank you for everything. Thank you.
Check it out.
Where did you get this?
Found the infirmary. Wasn't much left, but I cleared it out.
You went by yourself?
Yeah?
Are you crazy?
No big deal. I killed 2 walkers.
All right, do you see this? This was with the whole group.
We needed supplies, so I got them.
I appreciate that,
Then
but
get
you
off my back!
Carl! Listen, I think it's great that you want to help.
Oh shit, that guy doesn't want any of it, does he? Oh fuck. Oh my god, that'd be a big ass zombie. Ooh. Oh, he scratched him. He scratched him. Fuck. Oh, please tell him. Don't pretend you haven't been scratched. Oh, he knows. Thank God.
Look at me. I'm not changing into one of those things. Look, man, there has to be something we can do. Maybe we just lock him up.
Quarantine him. We gotta do something. Why are you just standing there? We gotta save him.
There's nothing we can do.
You son of a bitch.
Come on.
Yeah, I totally don't trust that guy. I mean, he did what he had to do, but still, he's fucking mental. He's in that prison for a reason.
You see the look on his face? He makes one move. Just give me a signal.
I know Daryl's got Rick's back. I trust Daryl completely. It's about to get real. That was deliberate. He's trying to get him bit. Give him the signal. Give him the signal. That guy needs to die. Kill Him. Fuck it, kill him. He did that deliberately twice.
Bro.
Yeah, Yeah, I get it.
Smack him.
I get it. Shit happens. Easy now. I got it.
Rick is not messing about no more. Oh, you've gone run into trouble, buddy. You've gone fucked up. Oh shit. Just lock him in there. Close the gate.
You better run.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he's gonna turn.
What's happening?
No! Has he bit her?
We ain't had nothing
Was
to
it
do
a
with
zombie
that.
or did she just revive him?
You knew.
Daryl, let's end this now.
Sir, please listen to me. It was them that was bad, it wasn't us.
Oh, that's convenient.
You saw what he did to Tiny. He was my friend. I want to live.
What about you?
I ain't never pleaded for my life. And I ain't about to start now.
Now on, this part of the prison is yours. Take it or leave it. That was the deal.
And then there were two. They thinned that herd pretty fast. Holy crap. What's his eyes going to be like?
Daddy?
Oh, I don't think I want to see this. Oh shit. Who the fuck is spying on her now?
We got food. Hershel's alive. Today was a good day.
He'd be dead if it weren't for you.
You're the one that acted fast. If you hadn't done what you did, I thought maybe you were coming out here to talk about us.
He's trying.
We're awful grateful for what you did.
You can't look at her. Man, was I wrong to be scared of those prisoners. Holy crap. Well, I was right in a sense in not trusting them, but 3 of them are dead, 2 survive. I did not expect those characters to disappear from the show that quickly. In a way, I'm happy that those characters left the show so soon, the prisoners, especially that leader guy, because I did not trust him at all, and I was right not to trust him, because he tried to kill Rick twice in that part where the zombies were rushing him through the doors. First he swung at him, then he chucked a zombie on top of him, and Rick ain't stupid. Rick has hardened up so much in the time we've been away from him. Season 1 and Season 2, Rick was a completely different character. His empathy was through the roof, you know. He always put life first, and it seems as though in the transition from Season 2 to Season 3, they've just toughened up, you know. It's like our group versus the world. And in some ways, I don't blame them, because they've got to look out for their own people, especially, you know, this is going to seem a bit callous, but especially against a group of prisoners. You can't trust them. I know they might be in for something non-violent, but you just inherently can't trust them. There's always going to be that nagging thought in the back of your mind. They could do anything at any minute just to, like, get their own way. So I'm happy Rick just dealt with the situation there and then. I mean, Laurie gave him the all clear. She said, even if you do it, I know you're not a bad person. I know you're good in your heart. So if you do it, you should hold no guilt. But, you know, me being me and living in the world I'm living in now, I'm not in a zombie apocalypse. I'm living in the world I am now. I feel like if I did something like that, no matter how aggressive that person was to me, I would still feel bad. But Rick isn't in our world. He had to act in the situation because that guy tried to kill him twice, and Rick keeps shocking me, man. But I feel the thing is with Rick, he will do what he needs to do if there's no other option. Like, in all honesty, I don't think there was any other option with that guy. They could have locked him in a cell block, but I still wouldn't trust him to get out and then come after them at some other time, you know. I think Rick is basing his decisions on first impressions, you know. You come across to him, you're aggressive, you're sly, you're trying to work things out behind his back, you're not working as part of the group. He's going to deal with you. There's no more, I'll give you some time, I'll think about it. He's acting and he's doing what he sees right towards his group. There are 2 of those prisoners left though, and to be honest, neither of those 2 seem too bad. I'm not sure about the guy that was crying, the one that was begging for his life. He seems like a Weasley sly type of character. Like, he was just doing that so his life would be spared. You know, it's not because he really meant it. He didn't mean he was a good guy and all this stuff. He was just doing it so he would survive. So I don't know if I trust that guy. Whereas the guy that didn't beg for his life, I have more trust in him. Even though I don't trust him fully, I have some trust in him because, you know, he was honest and upfront. He said, I'm not begging for my life. You know, I never have, I never will. And even though I don't want him in the group, I still have a bit more respect for that guy. Whether or not we'll see them 2 come back into the group at some point and they'll interact with them, I'm guessing they will because they are based in the same prison. Hopefully everything doesn't go as bad as it did with the other 3 prisoners though, because those 3, they met their end quick. Even though Big Tiny, it wasn't really his fault. He got scratched, you know, and Maniac over there, he dealt with that. And then there was the other guy that ran away. As soon as their plan failed to kill Rick, he ran away, but Rick was like, shut the door, left him to the zombies. Sorry buddy, you chose your road, it was the end of the line for you. But let's move on from that. Hershel is still alive, which is good. I'm happy. Even though in this episode there was a really, really moving scene where Maggie was saying her goodbyes to Hershel. You know, she was saying goodbye to her dad and she was telling him that it's okay to go, you know. You've done your best, you've done what you can, you've lived a full life, you know, because he's an older gentleman. And she's just saying, like, if you want to let go, you want to move on, then just do it. You know, she accepted it. She had accepted it herself, but you know, Hershel, he said no, he's fighting on, and he's alive again, which is great. How well he will do going forward, though, that is the question, because of course he's missing his leg, and I can't see him surviving. Like, if they've got to escape, they've either got to find a wheelchair to push him about in, or I don't know. It's going to be really difficult now. I've just remembered as well that one moment where Laurie was trying to revive him and he sprung up. I thought for sure for a second he had bit Laurie on the face. Count my lucky stars, it didn't end up being 2 episodes in a row. 2 people didn't get bit straight away from my group. It's so good as well now to see Daryl backing up Rick with absolutely everything. No questions, he's just like, I'm here, just say the word, I'll do what needs to be done. Daryl is a rock. He's Rick's right hand man and he's doing everything that needs to be done. I have complete and utter faith in Daryl now and trust. I know he'll do what needs to be done no matter what. The only question with Daryl, of course, and we've not seen him yet, is Merle. We haven't seen Merle again yet, apart from in the hallucinations, but that hasn't reared itself again. Those are whole hallucinations with Daryl. Whether they'll come back and they'll start playing with Daryl's mind, I don't know. But the actual character Merle, he's still God. We've still not seen him. So whether he comes back or not, we'll have to wait and see. And whether that affects Daryl is anyone's guess. I do have to say as well, since season 2 to season 3, even though the group is working as more of a cohesive unit and they're actually just going through zombies like a knife through butter, you can see like a little bit of light have gone out of each of the characters' eyes. Like, there's just sort of a blank stare on their faces, even though there's moments of genuine love and empathy and stuff between each other. Like 95% of the time it's like they're closed off from the world now. And it's actually pretty sad to see. Everybody's seen so much. They've seen death, they've seen guts, they're killing every day. You know, they're just meeting bad person after bad person. People are dying, friends and family. And I know the characters are just slowly dying. And, you know, even though it's not a physical death, it's an emotional death. And it's it's hard to watch. I know in a show like this there is inevitable misery and just horrible stuff happening to you, but I just want to see some joy in the group again, because Rick still isn't talking to Laurie, of course, and even though we have those flickers, like I say, of joy with Hershel coming back alive, that's 95% misery, and I want some joy. That's all I want, is a bit of joy. Can we have maybe 2 episodes where, you know, they're safe, they've got food, they're happy, and then we just have interaction between each other, so it can warm my heart again. Finally, this episode, Carl ran off on his own and found supplies, some medical equipment, which probably saved Hershel's life, let's be honest, but it was still, even though he saved his life, it was still a silly decision, although the result was good. You know, it's hard to say to Carl, you were wrong for doing that, when he comes back alive with the stuff you need. But, you know, maybe he's young, he's little, he's fast, he's nimble. Maybe that's a good thing that he goes out and gets stuff. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just sending out the weakest of the bunch, you know. But I can't criticise, because the results speak for themselves. As much if I was his parent, I'd be like, don't you ever do that again. But like I say, results speak for themselves, and when the results are good, you can't really criticise. You can only warn them against the dangers. That's about it, guys. I really enjoyed that episode. The prisoners just being dispatched one by one, I never expected. Again, like other storylines, I expected it to be dragged out, and it wasn't. It was just dealt with, which this show continually shocks me with, you know. It doesn't drag on storylines. Some storylines it like weaves in the story, you know, and it drags it out for a while, but others it's just like, here's these people, bang, they're gone, they're dealt with, done. And, you know, that's a good way to shock me as a viewer. All I hope is that none of my main characters die, because even though Hershel was bit, he survived, but, you know, he's in that dire situation with his leg. Hopefully they can find some sort of solution. But as for everyone else, I hope no other of my characters die this season. I know you guys know, and you're probably sitting there right now with this information, either laughing at me or like, no, you're safe. But let's just hope they have a safe journey going forward. But that's it. So until next time, guys, bye bye. Thank you for watching Season 3 Episode 2 of The Walking Dead with me, guys. Feel free to leave a comment below. Remember, I will always respond, and I love to hear your theories and your questions. Just please, no spoilers. Also, if you could leave a like on the video, that would be amazing. Also, if you want to keep up to date on my channel, you can follow me on Twitter. Just click on the link up there, @TV and me reacts.